Hey guys, alright, it's me, Hugo Designer, and welcome back to another yearly review of my Portal 2 maps. In this year, I've only made one map, or rather, last year, 2021. This is the only map we're going to be playing today for Portal 2. I tried to make more maps, but it just didn't come to me. I had other projects going on, and I'm kind of starting to distance myself from Portal 2 map making, but I put a ton of effort into this map that we're going to play. It's a hammer map, just like gel is not always enough, and I've put a lot of work into this, so even though it's a single map for this year, for this yearly review, it's going to be a good map. And just to make things up, for the lack of Portal 2 content, I'm going to also review a separate project related to Portal 2, but not quite Portal 2, in which I've made 16 puzzles for you guys to see. So, without further ado, let's start with Mandelbrot. This map was made inspired by a... well, let's just watch the intro first. Mandelbrot. This map was made inspired by a puzzle that my good friend Vintage made for Portal 2 that he never published, but I took the core idea of the puzzle and expanded upon it and made some changes and made my own puzzle from it. His puzzle was called Fractal, so we're going to play Mandelbrot, which is a type of fractal. And this style is based on a Mari0, that's Mario with a 0 at the end, mappack that I've made, in which I created my own custom Portal 2 style, which I aptly named Night Therapy, because it's nighttime kind of, and it's a bit inspired by Night Therapy. But anyway, let's... And yes, I've composed the soundtrack. Also, take a note of that. Yep, that is indeed a live feed of the puzzle. Isn't that great? And there's wall art painted by yours truly as well, because Night Therapy involves a lot of painting on the wall. But anyway, this puzzle involves a light bridge and a laser. And take note of the soundtrack. Dynamic. Ooh. Also, there's a lot of detail in this map. I'm not going to be able to cover all of the details because there's just so many of them. Like that right there took me way too long to make. Infinite thanks to TeamSpan for helping me with this and the dynamic music and the back tubes and just about everything in this map. TeamSpan, you're amazing. Thank you so much. And for, you know, the post compiler, hammer add-ons, bmod, everything. You're amazing. You're a genius and you're super kind. Thank you so much. So yeah, I'm going to spoil some Easter eggs in this map because not everyone found them. Also, take a note of that catcher right there. Yeah, dynamic music, baby. And this antline rope changing color, that was so much work. So, this lines up. So that's cool. Some UFOs flying around the galaxy. The Mandelbrot galaxy, that is. So yeah, this took way too long to make. But I'm very proud of this map. I put so much work into it, like the lighting, how the shadows cast on everything. There's color correction everywhere, where it's appropriate, of course. There's a lot of details, like the cameras and that and things flying around and the light source, how it interacts with the world, and you know, just a lot of details, really. A lot of details. The dynamic music, I just put so much effort into this map and I'm really proud of it. That light fading, it's like, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with it, but sometimes in some electrical circuits you have like a switch of some sort that when you press it, it takes power away from something else, so this is very much on purpose. Okay, good. So also the button changing color and dynamic line, it's a lot of detail is what I'm trying to say. A lot of effort. And so even though this is a single map for this year, there's also this little thing which is based on the B-mod laser indicator, which Team Span made. I modified it a little bit for this map. You guys will see. Okay, so let's solve this puzzle, right? Shall we? This took so long to make, the blinking when you point at the targets. This took way too long, and there are better ways of doing it, but anyway. Okay, I need a second cube to be able to go over here. So let's grab that second cube, shall we? So yeah, like this. Blinky, blinky. And oh yeah, I was going to spoil an Easter egg, right? It's way too hidden, I think. Also, yeah, anti-trapping panels open up there. Very cute. Yeah. Very cute. Flush the toilet. Little book for you to read while you do your business. Toilet paper. I wonder. Would you look at that? I love this. I genuinely love this. And it's gone. So that's an Easter egg. Okay. Let's carry on with the puzzle. And dynamic music because you hit the relay. I love it. Okay, so now we have 2 cubes. I'm going to first show the Easter eggs, because I don't think anyone tried putting them together yet. So I'm going to do this for all of us, or all of me at least, because I care about it a lot. Okay. Close enough, I guess. Yeah, close enough. Look at that. I love that. And how the pieces are like meant to connect like that. But it's meant to be painted on the wall, so even though that looks like it's missing a piece and it's wood behind it, it's actually wood painted on top of the tile. Or at least that's the idea. So yeah, there's that. And one more. Just one more, guys. Stay with me. You go there. I can't be hot. I don't know why I'm even bothering to try. But anyways. Ooh! Okay, I may have made a mistake. Small mistake. I can fix it real quick. Just a second. Yeah, I can fix that real quick actually. I forgot an Easter egg. I can do that real quick. Let me do that real quick. I already got the cube, so it's no big deal. NBD, no big deal. Right. I love this Easter egg, and I don't think anyone would ever find out about it, so... Yep. And... wait, there's more. Yep. No! And it broke down there. I love this so much. So yeah, now it's going to cycle through this one, which we've already seen. That one in the exit, which is pointing there because I was there last time, as you can see. And the third one, which was going to be that one, is gone. I love this so much. I'm so proud of myself. I can say this, I'm proud of myself. I think I did a good job with this. Okay, so let's do the last Easter egg for this map, which is this little thing. And there we go. We already prepare the ground for doing it. And I believe this is the last Easter egg. I'm fairly certain this is the last Easter egg. Because the other stuff is just like decorational stuff, like signage and stuff, background stuff. Nothing too important, I don't think. Okay, so whoop. Hooray! We did it! And this is the last little piece of puzzle, which I'm very proud of. Like how I made it so that it looked like actual paint on the tiles. Like the droplets are sized accordingly. So it's like those ones are so big and far apart that they look tiny from this distance, but from up close they are very big in comparison, like that. So yeah, this is the last Easter egg, so let's continue on with the puzzle. Thankfully I didn't lose any cubes, which is always a plus. I say, as I almost lose one of the cubes. So we did this, and I'm gonna go back here to finish the puzzle. Grab that guy. This guy. Almost done. Now we just finished the puzzle. Oh yeah, and this changes color as well, and that one also changes colors. It's just a lot of small details that most people won't even notice, but and how the light is dynamic there. You can see the light showing up as the door opens and closes. I love this. And the final rendition of this song, which is labeled Faster, and I'll put a link to the soundtrack in the description, all the variations and stuff. I am really happy with this map actually. I think I did a really good job with it. All the details, there's stuff down there if you die, and how stuff moves around, the lights, the shadows, especially the shadows. I love the shadows all around, and the style, which is based on the Mario mappack, which we are going to play actually. So that's the big surprise there. I am rating this map a 9 out of 10. I think I did a really good job. It's not quite perfect. It's not quite a 10 out of 10 because you don't use the light bridge as much during the final part of the puzzle. It's mostly laser management, but I still think it's a really good map all around. So yeah, 9 out of 10, and we're gonna get a brief intermission before we get to Mario. So I'll see you on the other side.
This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
And welcome to Mario. That's Mario with a 0. So this game is a crossover between Super Mario Bros. And Portal 2. It has Super Mario Bros. Platforming and physics, but Portal 2 elements and a portal gun, obviously. So this map pack is called Simile Thoughts, and it has 16 puzzles, all hand-drawn. Like everything here was made by hand. Every little tile, every little detail, the lights, everything. The music is, I should credit, music by Eric Matthias, and I'll put a link in the description also, but there's also credits in the end for him and his soundtrack. So let's get started with puzzle 1-1. I forgot to bring up the puzzle names. Should have done that earlier, but it doesn't really matter. So yeah, everything here is hand-drawn, such that it looks like a very dynamic map, but this is all background art. Like, all the tiles I'm interacting with are actually invisible tiles, including the portal label ones, so every level is unique completely. Lighting, details, cables, everything is unique. Yeah. I spent literal years working on this. Not continuously, of course, but for a long time, basically. So, level 1-1 completed. Only 15 puzzles to go. One dash 2 is all about momentum. I forgot to turn on the slow motion cheats, which is recommended for this map pack if you don't have fast reflexes, because fast reflexes are not part of the challenge. So yeah, momentum conservation, basic stuff. We've all done that in Portal 2 at some point. But yeah, 16 puzzles, all hand-drawn, made for Mario with a 0, all logical puzzles, nothing regarding platforming or precision in any meaningful way. I'm very, very proud of this project. Like, yeah, there is some platforming, but it's all easy to execute. Nothing is meant to be like it shouldn't require dexterity, basically, and it also shouldn't require resetting your portals like this, which is a mechanic in Mario. You could have just moved the portal there. And this is my gift to the Mario community, a map pack entirely dedicated to logical puzzles with a Portal 2 focus, because a lot of the map packs there are focused on Super Mario Bros. Mechanics and ideas. So yeah, this is probably my last Mario project forever, and I'm really proud of how it came out. It's really good in my opinion. And it's, oh, I forgot to mention one of the most important aspects of this map pack. Also, I'm just whizzing by everything because I already know the solution to everything, but it's all vanilla Mario. It's not modded, there are no mods or custom elements or anything like that. It's all vanilla 1.6 Mario. So that's also my gift to the community, a 1.6 map pack that has a lot of cool stuff in it. Just to show the world how much content you can pack in 1.6 without having to use modded. Oh yeah, and I forgot to also mention the first world was themed Whitley. So yeah, that was Whitley. Now we're in Old Aperture, as you can see by the brownish colors and Old Aperture elements like gels and whatnot. So as I was saying, this took me a few years to make, not continuously, but it was a long project, and I'm so glad it came out the way it did. I'm very proud of it. It was a lot of work, but it's something I can show off anytime because it looks really cool in my opinion. Boing. And it's all about momentum conservation and portal management and logical stuff like that, which we rarely see in Mario map packs. So yeah, this was 2-1, the first Old Aperture level. On to 2-2. Oh yeah, this level I had to change it a lot. The original puzzle was very different, but was also very unreliable and difficult to understand and play and guess. Was a lot of guesswork, and it's completely my fault. I didn't make it intuitive or reliable enough for my own standards, so it changed a lot from the first version. In fact, the first puzzle we played was a puzzle that I had reserved because this was the first puzzle. I had to remove a different puzzle because that one was also unreliable and difficult to understand, so I replaced it. So in other words, a lot has changed based on feedback from the community. And we can do this, we can do this. Do this. This is just to make things easier for myself. And I can do this. Ah, man. There we go. So yeah, that was a lot easier than the original solution, which required jumping from up there and like doing a very specific fling, which there was no indication of. So 2-2 involves 2 gels now. Or well, it always involved 2 gels, but anyway. There we go, 2-3. Conversion gel. Making conversion gel puzzles in Mario is so challenging. It is very difficult to pull it off. In a logical way, I mean. momentum, and more momentum, and a flip panel of sorts, and more gel. I quite like how much gel I use in this puzzle, or like how much I integrated it into the solution, which is quite surprising because I've never actually made a conversion gel puzzle for Portal 2, so who knows, maybe one day. Not today though. Yeah, this was 2-3, a conversion gel puzzle. And now onto the last level of Old Aperture. Also, I should clarify, even though it's pretty obvious by now, but there is no story, no plot, nothing like that. It's just puzzles, just pure logic puzzles in sequence. So, last Old Aperture puzzle. Do a little bit like this, we do a little bit like that. Yeah, the cubes don't bounce, it's a shame, but it doesn't really matter for this puzzle, or any puzzle really. And we do a little cube sacrifice, and we're out of here. So this was chapter complete, Old Aperture, and now we're onto something brand new, but also a little bit recognizable. Here we are. Looks familiar? Yeah, it's Night Therapy all over again. So this came first, I should mention. This is the original Night Therapy, with the wall paintings like that, and buckets of paint, and the night color scheme. It was very different at the beginning. It was much yellower, I guess. Yeah, it was a lot yellower, but I quite like how it turned out, and it adapted quite well to Portal 2 with the hazard stripes, which you can't see now because I covered it in gel, but the missing walls, the lighting, the panels, everything like that. And we have lasers now. One regret is that lasers in Mario are deadly, not just like harmful. If you touch a laser, you're immediately dead. So it was super difficult to make laser puzzles that didn't let you kill yourself too easily. I mean, you can still die, but making it as user-friendly as possible, you know, was very difficult. Very difficult. Also, this puzzle is quite cool. It uses 2 faith plates, as you can see. Also, while painting, you go over the rainbow. That's cute. And you use this faith plate, and there is an Easter egg in this puzzle, which I'm going to spoil. I'm going to spoil this Easter egg. The pot of gold at the end of the rainbow is actually gold paint, but ooh, yeah, so this is a rainbow world. Okay, so we now go to 3-3. Which is a light bridge puzzle, all about momentum and bridge stuff. Oh right, I have to first spawn the cube. I had to change this puzzle a lot. It didn't have this many laser fields, which I'm calling laser fields, but they're just lasers, because lasers kill you immediately, so they're laser fields, okay? You can see because of the hazard stripes that they're laser fields, and I decorated them such that they looked like laser fields. But it didn't used to have this many laser fields, but to make sure the solution was always the same, or rather that it couldn't be cheated, I had to make a lot of changes. But now I don't think it's breakable anymore. I hope not. There we go. And we'll do a little bit of this. And we do a little bit of this. And we do a little bit of this. And we do a little bit of this. And now we have the exit, and now we have a way to the exit. Because it turned off this laser field and turned on this other laser field and this one. So yeah. 3-3 Waterfall painting, which is very difficult to see, but whatever. Also, endline ropes, I forgot to mention. That's the original endline rope, which I then ported to Portal 2, and it looks much cooler there because it's dynamic, and in here it's just background detail. And the last one, oh, Snowman, he's so cute. Okay, this puzzle is a bit of a tough one, but I like it, and it also had a lot of changes, as per usual. Do a little bit of this, and there's a faceplate there. And also, I tried to use a lot of background details to guide the player, but it doesn't always work. For instance, in here I put the light source exactly here because it shows that it illuminates this portal surface and this portal surface, which you need to use at short intervals. So if the player isn't here, it's difficult to pull it off. Like, they might have to move around and lose the timing, which is this one. Also, yeah, snow paintings on the wall. So we have the cube now, which we can use to put on this button by bridging the gap. Like so. And whoops, I moved accidentally. Here we go. And we're done with Night Therapy. I'm very happy with how Night Therapy came along. Like the whole nightly color scheme, the paintings on the wall, the hybrid of art therapy and Whitley, like a lot of cool stuff. And last chapter, Overgrown, or as I like to call it, Overflowered, because you can't have enough flowers in Overgrown. I love flowers so much, I love them. I absolutely love this theme, it's my favorite. All the lush greenery with the pinkish flowers and the vines, everything is so cool, and there's a deadly laser up there. Everything is cool, everything looks pretty, stuff like that. It also involves a lot of momentum conservation, which I quite like, and portal management, look at that. Ooh. It toggles the light bridge so you can grab the cube. The light bridge is an obstacle and also a tool. You do a little momentum. Whoops. No, it doesn't really matter actually, because we're already out of here. Like so. And yeah, Easter egg. Whoops. Easter egg. I almost forgot this Easter egg. Wow, that would have been a little disappointing if I had forgotten. So 4-1 in Overflowered. Now 4-2, there's an Easter egg here. So how do we go about getting it? Like so. First, then like so. Then this puzzle involves cube management of sorts, but yeah, I have to remember this cube that I'm holding is the actually, I'm gonna like restart the puzzle because of this Easter egg right here. Cute! Actually, I don't even need to restart the puzzle, I just need to make sure I kill the right cubes. One. Yep. And two. Also some flowers on the walls and some vines and some mushrooms. And what is this in the background? A gigantic mushroom? Also, I try to guide the player to the solution by using background details like this burnt vine here and the dashed lines written laser with the button, so that you know you have to block the laser so that it doesn't close the exit. Yeah, 4-2. Now to 4-3, and I think that was the last Easter egg, so I don't think there's any other Easter egg in this map pack. 4-3, the desert level. I love this theme. Also a little paper Easter egg. We go up here, then we grab the light bridge, then we do a little switcheroo. I love this idea of switching light bridges. I always wanted to make a puzzle like this in Portal 2, where you have to swap light bridges. And like so. And actually we take the cube. Did I accidentally trap myself? I did. That is extremely disappointing. Okay, we're gonna restart. It's no worry, I already planned for the trapping situation and accounted for it, so it's not a loss of any sort. So we do this. There we go. Now I don't trap myself. Wait, did I actually did the wrong thing, so sorry about that. I'm the one who forgot the solution to my own puzzle. There we go. I was bragging about knowing the solution, so there we go. I failed my own puzzles. Congratulations, me. Also, laser fields. I like them. Like in moderation, of course. There we go. That's how you do it. That's the way to do it. And little portal management thing, and we bring the cube here, and we're out of here. I love the desert theme, the cacti in the background, the sand taking over the puzzle, and little cacti all over the place, and the light rays from above. I love everything about this. Also, oh yeah, there is an Easter egg here, or rather, just a little background details. There are Tetris pieces in the background. This one, also they match the grid in the background, and this one, the T one, this one, and this one. There we go. Tetris pieces. That's cool. And onto the last puzzle. The last puzzle was completely different in the original release of the map pack, but it had so many issues that I remade the puzzle entirely. It's a completely brand new puzzle for the finale of this map pack. It involves momentum, it involves lasers, and it involves light bridges. A lot of the elements we've already been introduced to in this chapter, so it's like a little recap of sorts. So we spawn the cube like so, we put it here, and we have a laser. Unfortunately, it also like acts as a laser field, but it's okay in this puzzle. Do a little of this and a little bit of this. because we do a little similar thing to the 4-1, if I'm not mistaken, where you open the door to hit a catcher. That is very cool, in my opinion. And we do a little this, do a little this to grab the cube. Also, there is also nice word, cube swapping, like the 4-2, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a lot of recapping and reusing of ideas, and you have to swap them. So, oops, I forgot to put this cube up there. Yeah, like this. So we bring that cube back, like this. So I know this is that cube, which is the one I have to bring up. And I know this is the one that I have to bring down, so I'm gonna put it here, so that I can bring this other one through. Whoops, let me move my portal first. Portal. And I never have to reset my portals, so that's cool. Okay, swap the cubes, so that's dealt with. I wish there was a way to use like companion cubes or something like that to differentiate, but alas, Mario 1.6 Vanilla is not all that user-friendly or versatile, but at least we have pretty backgrounds with waterfalls and caves and what is that up there? Okay, so we do a little this, we do a little this, and we do a little cube recall, and we're out of here into the sunset. There we go. Simile Thoughts, a map pack by Hugo Designer, yours truly. Puzzles and visuals by Hugo Designer. Playtesting by Hans de Nuevo. Thank you, Hans, for playtesting. Music by Eric Matias. That's the website. I'm going to put a link in the description. Thanks to all my friends and to the Thinking with Portals community for the feedback. Thanks to Stract and Mr. Lambda for a lot of the visual feedback. And thank you for playing. If you've played. If you haven't played, then thank you for watching. And this is the apple tree we've seen in the painting of 3-1. Congratulations, you have finished this map pack. So yeah, I spent a lot of time working on this, and it's very involved, as you could probably see, but I think it's my best work so far. This is my magnum opus. And after that would be Mandelbrot, probably, because I also put a lot of work in there, and I'm really proud of how both projects came about. So yeah, not a lot of Portal 2 puzzles, but a lot of Mario puzzles, so I hope that balances things out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and for sticking around for yet another year. I hope this year I can make a few puzzles at least. But if not, I'm not pressuring myself anymore. I'm kind of getting over Portal 2 in a sense, so if there are no more Portal 2 puzzles for me, then don't be too disappointed. But hopefully I can bring more interesting stuff in the future. I hope I can bring you guys some interesting stuff in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for an amazing year of a lot of change for me personally and for the world probably. And thanks to the Portal 2 and the Mario community for all the support, feedback, and all the friendship and all the cool stuff. And I'll see you guys in my next video. So take care. Bye bye.